Hello and welcome to the video. So basically, today we are going to be talking about supporting all religions and beliefs. This is my first time recording a full video, because normally I just do shorts, as you can probably tell by looking at my channel and stuff. But anyway, yeah, let's move on. Oh, one more thing. So, the religion we're going to be talking about is Omniism. You can tell by the channel name, but anyway. So this topic may be hard for some people because to support others' beliefs and support your own can be very hard for some because, well, you don't want people to come up to you and say, oh, your religion's wrong. That's not what you should believe. But that is the wrong thing to be saying to someone because that's kind of mean because you should support all beliefs and religions. And basically throughout this whole video, we will be talking about omniism, the belief of all things, as you can probably tell from other videos, like shorts I've made and stuff. But, so, yeah, this might be hard for some kind of people who don't want to tell people their religions because they don't want to be like, oh, yeah, your religion is a little different than mine. Like, they don't want to be like, oh, yeah, I believe in something else. Not trying to, they don't want to do that. So, yeah, it's kind of sad for somebody to get bullied for their religion. So here we have an example. We have Susie, or the one who's sharing their religion. We have a non-believer, a questioner, and a believer. Your conversations with each one of these guys is going to be very different. So let's try some examples. So first of all, we have what a conversation would be like with a non-believer. Maybe you'd say, oh, my religion is this, for example. My religion is Gaianism. And the other could say, no, that is the wrong religion. You should be Christian. You should be Lutheran. You should be Mormon. All that stuff. And they're like, oh, and if you explain your religion to them, they'd be like, that's not true. Why do you believe that? You should believe in this or this, you know? Then the next one is going to be like the questioner. They're going to ask you a lot of questions. So you're going to tell them one thing about your religion and they're going to question everything. You could say, oh, yeah, in my religion, we don't do this. And they'll be like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you, all that stuff. So that can kind of get annoying with the questioner. But sometimes they're just curious to find out their own because they don't have their own yet. So it's nice to be kind to everyone. The next one we have is the believer. So after you have all these encounters with different people who don't believe or question your belief, you might not believe when someone believes in your religion. You'll be like, oh, I don't trust them. They're probably lying to me just to make fun of me or something. So you can lose trust. You can lose trust after a while. So a conversation could be like, Susie is like, or no, let's say the believer asks, hey, Susie, what's your religion? Susie's like, oh, I don't really have one. And the other person might be asking that because maybe they're trying to find their own, or they're trying to find a friend's religion to be in because maybe they don't have their own. So it is, yeah. So most of the time it's nice to tell them, even if you're not really comfortable, that's okay. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel comfortable. Don't share. So that's okay. But a problem with not sharing your religion is maybe you will feel alone in this. You won't have company. It's going to be very sad because you can't talk to anybody about your religion. And so that gets kind of lonely and boring, and you start losing hope and stuff. And that's when anxiety and bad stuff happen. Another example, when when you're having a sleepover with friends or your friends are over, you're trying to share your religion. One might be, oh, yeah, that's a co-religion, but this is my religion. One might be, I don't have religion. I don't think that's true. All that stuff. Or one could be like, oh, my turn, my turn, my turn. It's very annoying. So sometimes, yes, it is okay for you to be cautious about sharing your religion. Sharing religions can be very angering to some, however, though, because, well, not a lot of people are going to believe you if you have this new religion that's not one of theirs, and it's going to be really hard for them, and this is going to anger you so much, but we've all been through it. And if this religion is the one that's angering you, or is the thing that's angering you, not people, but this religion, like if you're like, oh, I don't believe in this anymore because the gods or goddesses that I believe in aren't helping me anymore, then it might be nice to find a new religion because, well, it is nice to have a religion that you like. It's also nice to have one that you believe in, that you actually believe in. So you gotta find one that makes you happy, that you believe in. Um, let's jump into examples of ways that you can support others' religions while still supporting yours. Because you want to be cautious about being supportive and being supported. So, number one, listen to others when they speak of theirs while still trusting in yours. Like, even if you don't believe in theirs or you don't want to hear theirs, if you listen to theirs, then the chance is that they want to listen to yours and maybe they'll believe in some of the stuff in yours. So, number two, don't let them convince you and don't try to convince them. If they're like, oh, yeah, that religion's wrong and stuff, which we've gone over before in an example, then um, just say, well, I believe in what I want to believe in, or say something, and don't go like, oh, yeah, I guess you're right, because I don't want to be bullied, and so I'm just going to believe in you. It's not a good thing to do. And don't try to convince them, being like, don't try to be on the other side of that story, and don't do this. Well, your religion's wrong, and you should go with my religion, because that is very rude. If you don't feel comfortable sharing about your religion, think about this. Is it really the right religion for me? Like, yeah, I get that sometimes you just don't want to share about your religion. That's totally that's understandable. But um just think if it's the religion that you're uncomfortable with of sharing, like for example, well, no. Just if it's the religion that's making you uncomfortable, then maybe just think, is this the right religion? If it is, then maybe you're just a shy person. It could go either way. If you really want to learn about others' beliefs, go for it. Go to their churches, go research on it, talk about it to them, unless you don't feel comfortable doing it. And you can still have your own belief even if you do this. It's like doing one thing doesn't determine your whole life. I mean, it kind of determines the future, but not that much. It's always your choice, too. Believing is one of the most important things in a religion. Here's a quote. You might not know this author because this author is someone who actually hasn't published books. I am related to them, but they go by a different name from their actual name. But anyway, here's one of the quotes from them. Your beliefs are your treasure. You don't want to lose that, do you? Yes, sometimes you might change what you believe, but you do that yourself. Don't let others do your job. By Anne Queens. Again, you won't know who that is, even if you try to search it up. So, different things you could believe in is number one. fairies. I mean, no, you don't have to believe in this if you're on omniism. You believe in what you want to believe in. You could believe in more than this too. Another example could be unicorns. Also, these pages are going to get pretty full. I'll explain why later. Another thing is Vikings. And another, dragons. Jesus or Mormonship, Christian, whatever the beliefs are. And Gaianism, and much, much more. But how can you combine all of these religions into one? Well, it's not actually that confusing. Basically, you get to believe whatever you want to believe. You basically make your own religion. You can or don't have to choose a highest deity to worship, but you can or don't have to believe in other gods and goddesses too. Like, for example, for me, my highest deity is Gaia, aka Mother Nature. And I do also believe in other gods and goddesses too. It's not just her, but I feel like for her, she would be my highest deity. And you can always choose anyone. And yes, omniism is all beliefs. You can choose from anything, even your make-believe imaginary world. Anyway, please like and subscribe because I'm just starting out and I would like to try to get more likes and subs. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I love you all. And please don't forget to support yours and others' religions.